Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that this is a big day on Zolak and Bertrand for this reason. Tim McCone
someone's right.
is about to take a victory lap for a take that was just spot on correct. And that is, after the deadline, what we saw from the Bruins for a couple of games was a dead cat bounce. Tim McCone, congratulations.
You two frauds had him in the Stanley Cup final.
No, don't lie.
No, you two frauds were all in.
Frauds, that's strong.
Unbelievable.
I didn't
Two
say
wins.
Stanley Cup final.
2 wins, and all of a sudden you guys
I
are
said one exit,
making
one
plans
round
for the
exit.
postseason.
No, I said one
They
round
both
exit.
said first round loss. No
Don't
one
put
said
words in my mouth.
I
That's
said,
smart
and
enough.
I said it was a possibility, and I was not rooting for a tank.
No.
And what has changed and why I'm willing to admit that I am wrong is that it is clearly not a possibility for this team. They are circling the drain.
You didn't think that second period on Saturday night was trending in the right direction for Boston to make the postseason?
No, I didn't.
No?
The one with no shots?
That's the one.
I walked down underneath to go down along the glass, watch a little bit down there with Capello. They had those bins there. I go, what's that? What are those bins for? And one of the guys, that's for your boys' cats. I said, no. I'm just kidding. They were talking about you there. The Bull Gang was talking about
McCone.
McCone. They listen to the show all the time.
Thank you.
And
Love
they
those
have
guys.
TV and they have that little room underneath.
I think what those guys do on a regular basis.
Phenomenal.
Still
is
talking
so
about the Monster
impressive.
Mash headlines.
I love it.
Heroes.
I love it.
They're heroes. They are.
Sports heroes.
They are. They're sports heroes.
Unsung heroes. The Bull Gang at the Garden. The
You
work
would go
that they
underneath
do.
and you would see where they hang out. You would say, I want to live here. Like it's just their little
Good
hangout.
setup.
Oh,
They spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
very well done.
But they liked the take.
Love the take.
They knew it. They're close to it. You know, those guys know. Dead cat bounce for the Boston Bruins. And post-game, by the way, was not much better than what happened on the ice.
No.
Let's get to Swayman, shall we, T-Bone? Hear from Jeremy Swayman after the loss.
Looked like you didn't see the fourth one.
Well, it deflected twice, so it's tough to see shots that are deflected twice off a player, and I think every goal had some sort of deflection and ended up on their tape, so it's just, that's the game, you know. A lot of those saves are positional saves, and they're just CNI shots, unfortunately, so you really can't dwell on it. You just have to move forward, and that was my mindset tonight, was just any shot that I was going to see, I was going to stop, and if it deflected, I want to make sure I'm in the way of it.
Swing in that second period when you guys can't get a shot at the other end, you get the sense of frustration from that from the forwards and the defensemen that just can't get it going.
No, I just want to compete. I just want effort, and even though we didn't get results with shots on net, I think that we still competed hard, and again they executed well, and that's something you have to tip your cap to. And I'm just proud of the boys' effort and what they could do to get us out of that second period. So, I know that we have something in here that's special, and I'm going to keep pushing at them and try to lead and try to get these guys going as much as I can and doing my job. I know that it'll follow, and you see when we get momentum, it's pretty hard to play against us. So we just have to stick to our identity. Nobody respects us, and that's something that we need to get behind, and I think that we could do it.
There's pressure in this job all the time, but when the runway is running out as it is now and the points are there, is there more pressure in this than if you were really in the thick of things?
The pressure is what you put in tires, Dupes. It's more the factor that I know that we have something in here to be successful, and we don't get results. That's frustrating.
I'm going to say this. You got the wrong goalie. This guy talks too much.
It's not about talking too much.
Oh, he's
for
got
me.
an answer for everything, bud.
It's about a lack of accountability in
Yeah,
that first
yeah.
answer, that nothing that went by him was his fault.
Yeah. They'll hit their tape. Yeah.
It's
What happened to the
circumstance.
guy last year who was living and dying with this team?
That sounds like that guy left.
He got paid.
This is a different guy. And seeing Allmark the other night? Ooh.
Yikes. I think paying them. I think I was wrong about the goalie. I think many of us were.
Oh boy. Too early to be wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I feel right now.
early.
If you
Little
got
early.
if you got a scoreboard,
Yep.
if you check the scoreboard right now, does the Jeremy Swayman contract look like a good idea or a bad idea for the Bruins?
Or a
right
really
now,
bad idea.
It looks
Are
like a
you-
really bad idea, and I fully admit I was one of those people saying, "Oh, pay the goalie. Pay the goalie. This guy's great. Pay him." And they did, and I was wrong.
To be fair,
and I'm not going to get on Don Sweeney. Oh, Sweeney's an idiot. No, I'm not doing that.
Well,
I thought he was doing the right thing. And by the way, I don't remember a lot of people, other than notably Felger, who was railing against it. I don't remember a lot of people being against it. And right now it looks like a really bad thing that they did.
I just learned a couple things here today. Like to stop the goals, first of all, you got to be able to see him. So if he doesn't see him, like I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to do, and especially the deflections. Like if the deflections land on their tape, like it's over, man. Like I can't stop those, you know. But I tell you what, when we get rolling, we get some momentum. We're pretty hard to stop. When was the last time they had that momentum? Is he talking about last year's playoffs?
I don't know. I don't know.
This guy talked. He's way too thought out. Less talky.
You want to be glass half full and just kind of write this off as a lost season for Swayman. Just, you know what, disaster of a disaster of preseason leading up to it. You weren't here and you just kind of got away from you. But comments like that right there, yeah, that makes me a little nervous for next year.
Like, doesn't that sound like a guy who just got paid and he's too relaxed now?
It's like 100%.
Like he's not eager, he's not hungry, he's not locked in anymore because
I want the guy that's in a competition, hugging the other guy because you're
secure.
good friends, but you're competing every night, and it's in and out, and it's a back and forth. And man, you had that going. Those guys pushed each other. They did. Allmark and Swayman pushed each other. And now, man, when it's yours, it's like feet up. I didn't see it. Like, not much I can do. He's right, though. I can't see it. How can I stop it? Let me do this, you know.
doesn't feel great right now. Doesn't feel good. It's over. It's over. What was the actual NHL box score official number of shots in that second period, by the way? Was it 19, 20, or 21? Because I've seen it published 3 different ways in 3 different stories over the weekend.
I heard 2 fans around us losing their mind over it.
Not a single shot registered in the second period for the Bruins on Saturday night. Wild.
I just looked this up, too. Can I play you a clip from Swayman after a playoff loss in May?
Yeah, that's great. Good way to
Our
compare.
leadership, first and foremost. The history of this team, the city that we represent, and the people in this locker room, the coaching staff through and through, our management. Everyone is a great human being and wants the best for one another, and that's contagious. And there's no other team that I'd rather play for with that kind of integrity, work ethic, and all around just good people. So that's why we were able to lean on each other. And
I want that guy back.
What happened to that guy?
That was team-oriented
Yeah.
Swayman. Now it's not my problem. Somebody else's
Look into
issue.
the black light.
Yeah. Do you have Zacha from postgame the other night? Fire up Pavel Zacha.
How frustrating are moments like that second period when you go through them? It seems like at times that things like that have happened this year.
Yeah, no, it is really frustrating, especially, not even having a shot on goal in the whole period. We can't play like that. It's embarrassing, so we just have to be way better in that next game.
Are they doing anything specific in the second period to really frustrate you guys?
Yeah, I think, they're starting to play a little bit smarter and more direct, and I think that's, something that we talked about here too, and we just didn't do it, so they did a better job.
What's going through your head when you hear the fans kind of giving it to you guys at the end of the second when you're going off to the locker room there?
Yeah, I think we deserved it. I mean, when you play like that, don't have a shot on goal, get outplayed the whole period. I think that's, it doesn't feel good, but we all knew when we came back that we deserved it. We had to play way better, especially at home in front of our fans, so it just wasn't good enough.
I like that.
Hear that, Tavai?
Yeah, we deserved it. We sucked.
Hear that, Wise?
That's some accountability. You got that going for Pavel Zacha. All right.
Official box score, by the way, has it as 21-0.
21,
in the second
okay.
period,
So
yeah.
it was
The
21.
boos were loud. Loud.